Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 10. So, in this episode, we're going to be working through taking care of the POWAH quests. I've also crafted up a bunch of the productive trees. I claimed all of them, but the recording got a little bit screwed up, so that had to stop. But anywho, we're now finishing up the starter stuff with Ender Cell. And then we also were gonna need to go find ourselves a zombie somewhere. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Should be able to just kind of casually zip our way over here. Since the sun's going down, fingers crossed if we go down into a little bit of a cave. Get some boys spawning. Come on. I mean, or not, you know, that's fine too. I just need to get I need to hit a zombie with an aerial pearl, and I don't know fully if I'm gonna need more, because I need the starter, which I just need an aerial pearl for the starter one. But every further one I can just get from that, so we're good. Okay, this guy is just a massive little thing, baobab. We need zombies. Where the zombies at? Come on, zombies, will you spawn, please? Spawn, please, I need the zombies. Like, what kind of animal is that? An armadillo? Oh, okay. Yeah. That's where I found them before. Just forgot what the icon looked like. Anyway, essentially what we're doing is we're trying to find a zombie because I need to hit a zombie with an aerial pearl in order to acquire it, which is necessary for the player transmitter. I don't know fully how it works, but it's a thing, I guess. And for no reason in particular, things don't want to be spawning. Perhaps because I'm too close to home, and so the spawn cap is maxed. But let's see if we can go further and further away. Because yeah, I'd really appreciate it if more things would spawn. I guess they're chunk loaded over there, so I don't know if it'll even work. But, huh. How do I find... Wait, some stuff spawned. I need a, Okay, those are bamboo creepers. Where... Okay, I need zombies. Flowering lily pad, cool. Tiny lily pads, it's cool. I need an actual zombie, though. Because this will not work if it's not a zombie. Or a husk. I guess a husk would work, too. But, like, come on. What kind of entity is that? What? Where are you? I'm like a ghast on my... Like a cursed pig or something? I don't know. Anyway, we really gotta find... Wait, I have zombie spawn eggs. I'm actually a doofus. Zombie spawn egg. I forgot about those, because I'm a goofy dum-dum. And now we have an aerial pearl. So then we can just home real quick and nice and simple. And then we can get ourselves the player transmitter, which is not an issue. And then we got that. And then now we need the next tier. The battery, the basic battery, which is the large capacitors. So, no, I need this one. Perfect. Basic battery. Then I need basic capacitors again for this one. Player transmitter. Don't need a binding card. I need the next tier of energy hopper. Next tier of energy discharger, I guess. Energy discharger. Basic. And then I guess hardened will not cost the same. Wait, I need to make a ton more energized steel because I'm out of it apparently. I don't know how, but I'm completely out of energized steel, which is kind of crazy because I have so much Might as well make some more blazing crystal as well, because why not? A 24k of these things just lying around, so it's like, it's not gonna really cost us much. Anyway, there we go. So then we can get ourselves some hardened caps, which we're gonna need a bunch of anyway. And then we can make the discharger. We'll make blazing energy discharger. We'll be able to make some niotic caps as well. 30 of them, I guess. And then make this guy. And then spirited. Then nitro. Just so we have all of the energy dischargers completed, because that should be something that we can fully take care of. So, energy discharger, ender gate, perfect. So, we're gonna need the basic kind, which is gonna be more cables. So, we're out of dielectric paste already? That's insane. Okay, well, at least we can make a ton more. So I've got a bunch more blaze powder, and there we go. That should be good for now. So I need these guys. I just need one thing of the cables, I guess, because then I need ender gate, basics, hardened ender gates, blazing ender gates, which I guess I need cables for. Probably should put the cables in my inventory because I don't done that yet. And then chaotic, and then that, and then we get ourselves the niotic ender gates. Then we go to the spirited ender gates, and then the nitro ender gates. Perfect. So that's gonna be all of the ender gates, and then the reactor stuff. You combine 4 into 4, but I need more basic caps, which is fine. So I should be able to just do that, and that's the starter reactor stuff. Dang it, that's a bummer. Okay, 28 of you guys. That means that I need more the basic caps, which means I need more basic caps, which means that now what I should be able to do basic large caps, then from there I should be able to finish off making those reactor stuff. There we go. So then we need basic, then that goes to harden. Cancel that out. So player transmitter, energy hopper, battery. Player transmitter. There we go, and then energy hopper. Gotta get all these guys to where they need to be. So, thermo generator. I ain't even need thermo plates, which might as well make a bunch of these, I guess. Unless I keep running out of darn capacitors. This is absurd. Okay, there we go. And then I need basic capacitors again. Oh my gosh, the amount of capacitors for this is crazy. There we go, basic, and then we go that to the hardened. About that. Then I need a level of Fernitor, which is the basic Fernitor. Did I get all of the... Yeah, I did. Part, except for the ender cell. So, there we go. And got the basic Fernitor. Which means that now we need the hardened ender cell. We need to get the oh, okay, ender cell, a new thing, which we're apparently going to need to go through the progression separately, so that's fine. Let's just do this. We get ourselves the starter, the basic. I need more ender cores. So for that I need, what are the ender cores total? 90 capacitors, which I'm gonna get, I guess, 8 more of. And then I need casings, which just grab 8 more of. Then I need the eyes of ender, which I can just craft a stack up of. That way I don't have to worry about them for the near future. And then now we can just craft up all these guys nice and quickly. Again, that's what I was doing at the very beginning of this episode, but holy, we're mostly just doing quests for right now. We'll be discovering and going through a couple more things in a new episode, but this episode's mostly just going to be focusing on completing the tech tree stuff, because having that all finished is going to be really helpful for the future, just in case we need to use machines and make other stuff. So, got the basic, get the hardened, blazing, get the niotic, and get the spirited, and then we can get the nitro after I craft up some more nitro crystals. They're not that expensive because it's only nether stars and nitro essence, which surprisingly it's not expensive. There we go. That's all those guys. Now we need the hardened reactor stuff, 40 of them, which now means that I need to make more the hardened capacitors, but that's fine too. Then we'll make ourselves the hardened battery, hardened player transmitter, hardened hopper, and we're gonna thermoplates, which means I need basic caps, and I need to these guys, 14 of them into. Oops, I forgot. That's how that works. Okay, thermogenerator, thermoplates. We're gonna craft up 38 of those guys apparently. So then we're gonna get ourselves the hardened thermogenerator and the hardened furnator. Then we need more blazing big caps, which is blazing caps, big caps, basic caps, blocks of redstone. Blazing caps, big caps, those guys, blocks of redstone. Wrapped up as much as we can right now. Then we go those, then we get as many blazing caps. 12 is not going to be nearly enough, so we need a bunch more of these guys. Craft up a stack of you, and then we'll craft up a full stack of the blazing caps. Then we go into full reactor mode, full battery mode, full player transmitter mode, energy hopper, thermogenerator, and then furnator. Of course, I did do these things kind of in a wonky way. Sorry about that. Just seemed easier this way. So we've already got the blazing, which means niotic, the spirited, and nitro. And the reason why I did it this way is just because it was more simple this way, to be honest. Like, it was, I just didn't really see a reason to go to any crazy amount of work getting essentially post-scarcity, because this stuff is kind of expensive if you were to do it in like in tech tree line, which is just rough. So anyway, we're gonna need a ton of niotic caps, which means that I'm gonna need even more basic caps because the basic large caps cost a lot. So now we should be able to craft up 40 of the niotic ones, then we craft up the battery, then we craft up the player transmitter, the energy hopper, the thermogenerator. Should be able to craft up the furnator, and I can cross all those guys off of here. And that should be all those guys completed. Then we need the spirited ones. So, guys, then we get ourselves the battery, the player transmitter, then energy hopper, spirited caps. 7 should be good enough for right now. Energy hopper, then we get the thermogenerator, and then we get the furnator. And then I can just chuck all those guys back in, and then craft up the nitro off rip, which I need way more nitro caps, which is fine. Thankfully, I saved a bunch of them. So we're gonna shoot 28. I need more nitro caps, which basic caps, which means I need more of these, which is fine. It's just a little bit tedious because holy, this costs so much resources. But overall, it's a drop in the bucket, so I'm not worried. Anyway, we're gonna nitro battery, nitro play transmitter, nitro hopper, nitro generator, nitro furnator. And that should be most of the things that we need to accomplish for the entire POWAH chapter. It's probably not going to be, because we still need to spirited solar panel, and then I've already gotten the nitro solar panel. I just did those out of order. So we need cell, spirited energy cell, and then magma tor from all the way. And then I need the basic thermo generator again. Starter thermo generator again. And I should have pretty much everything completed from there. I just need the spirited energy cell, which means that I need a bunch of you guys. Starter energy cells. 6 is not nearly enough. Wait, I can just go from the basic one. Shoot, why am I not doing basic, hardened, basic? So, basic is just gonna be basic caps, which is the one limiting factor that we've always had for no reason at all. So let's just craft up a ton of you guys. And then from there, we should be able to go friggin' hardened caps again. The capacitors are like the one limiting resource that we have for this entire thing. It's crazy. Okay, 10 of you guys, so then I should be able to finish up crafting most of the hardened. I need more caps. This is absurd. Okay, the amount... Okay, I need more dielectric paste, which means I need more clay, which means that we're going to craft up some clay, and then craft up as much dielectric paste as we can, which means out of those guys, which means blaze rods. It's not an issue, but I just have to craft it all. Because I haven't set up request crafting yet, because I haven't set up a full ME system yet, or finished our base yet. So I need to make a new base. But I need to find a good area for it, which I'm working on. But it's just... There's a lot. But I'm trying to get ahead with recordings so that I can take the time to do that, because it's not a very recording thing to do. There we go. That's all the blaze stuff that I can do, and then we'll craft up full inventory of blaze powder, which should be good. There we go. That should last us for a little bit of time. And then we should have all the coal that we ever need from this. We've got plenty of stuff, so it's not a big deal. So we'll be able to get like 2 inventories almost of dielectric paste, which is good. And from there, we should be able to get ourselves a bunch more caps. So 2 stacks, which will turn into 1 stack of basic large capacitors, which will turn into 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna craft up a half a stack of the hardened caps, and then from that we'll still have more to work with for stuff, because I need to turn hardened ones to blazing ones. I should have blazing caps for it, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Then we get niotic ones, and then we should be able to make a spirited one from that, and then we'll get that completely accomplished. There we go. Perfect. We get those energy cells taken care of. I need a spirited solar panel, which means I need more spirited caps. I also need to make the magma tor. Some more basic caps. Holy sheesh. Okay. Starter one, which is fine. Then basic one. Go in there, and then hardened one. We'll then go back and blazing one. Chaotic one. And the spirited one. Then I need the nitro one. There we go. Perfect. Fully accomplished. I do need more spirited caps though, because I'm gonna need quite a few for taking care of all this stuff. But I need to make the starter thermo generator again, because for no reason at all it didn't want to count. So basic starter, and then shoot, redstone, which means redstone, which means that I need to turn the redstone into redstone, which is crazy. I need to fully automate all this, which is not going to be a big issue. I'm just going to do that off camera. It's a little bit boring, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Like, it's not super entertaining watching me just do math for how much power things need and then set up complex machinery. It's not very interesting. Anyway, that should be everything in here accomplished, other than the spirited solar panel. And from there, solar panel stuff should be able to take care of, which means that niotic solar panels, blazing solar panels, hardened solar panels, basic solar panels, starter solar panels, and the main limiting factor is just going to be caps again. So I need more redstone, which I guess I can just utilize. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that we have quite a few redstone blocks, actually. In fact, we have a lot of redstone blocks that I did not notice. So that's fun. Anyway, let's make ourselves a ton of caps. And that should be good for now. One of these. So we're gonna get 2 stacks of those guys. And then we're gonna get 4 stacks, 5 stacks of these guys. And then from there we'll be able to get... Actually, I'm gonna need more of these. So we're gonna craft up as many of those as we can. And then we need as many starter solar panels as we can. Which means I'm gonna need more dielectric casings, which means I'm gonna need iron bars, which not gonna be a gigantic issue. It's just gonna be like crafting up all these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the verticals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's the horizontals. We should be able to craft up a bunch of the dielectric casings from there. Perfect. And that should be all that we need for that. To be able to craft up as many starter solar panels as I need, which is essentially a lot, as well as the solar panels that we're going to need for future power. Honestly, solar panels are going to be the most stable source of power for this entire mod pack, although it won't be able to generate, infinite amounts of power. But it can get really close if we just have a giant solar array, so I think that's mostly what I'm going to do. And that is going to be all of our casings taken care of. So 2 more stacks of casings. I'm going to craft up another 2 inventories of starters. No, that's going to be good for starter solar panels. From there, we'll go to the basic ones, which means I need more basic caps. And that should be good. Then we go basic solar panels. Should be able to craft up quite a few of these guys, because we just accumulated so many of the lower tier solar panels. Of course, it takes 3 for a singular one, which is why we crafted up so many of the starter ones, because we're going to need enough to get up to not only hardened, but blazing, niotic, and then spirited. So it's no joke, but we should be able to get there. Anyway, we need more hardened caps, which is not going to be a gigantic issue. So we should be able to craft up the rest of them from here. Yeah, not even an inventory of those guys. Then the blazing solar panels. We need more blazing caps, which is not going to be a big deal either. We don't even need a ton of them anymore, because we can only craft 6 of the solar panels, which means that we might not even have enough at this point, which I know sounds crazy since I essentially crafted a ton of them. But yeah, 2 niotics, which won't even get us to a spirited, so I need more stuff. So blazing, or basic, starter. Okay, let's craft up a bunch more. So we need 3, 9, 81. We need a lot. Holy, that's a math. That's a big mathing. Geesh. Okay, well, we should be able to get away with... Okay, shoot, I'm out of dielectric casings already. And I'm already out of dielectric paste, of course. Okay, we're gonna craft up a ton of clay now, because I want to make sure that we're never gonna run out of dielectric paste again. Holy... Okay, this is absurd. We are gonna need to do a little bit more than just this. But this episode, I do think, is gonna run a little bit long, because I'm planning on doing Mekanism as well in here. And I know that that's going to take a little bit by itself. So we're going to craft up the rods. And that's going to be that taken care of. Then the other rods, that should be that. And then from there, I should be able to craft up 3 stacks. No, 2 stacks because I need more iron. I craft up all of the iron into iron ingots. I don't think I did. Not yet, at least. So we'll do that real quick. Because why not? Iron, just copious amounts of iron. Very, very helpful. And let's do this. There we go. Perfect. And then from there, we can craft up a bunch more of these starter solar panels until all of our caps are gone, and then harden or basic solar panels because the hardened isn't even there yet. So that's going to be those, then hardened, 3 more hardened, which will give us the blazing, give us, okay, well, I need even more because, yep, of course. Okay, we need more starter solar panels. What's the limiting factor? It's the tiny caps again. So I'm gonna need another, like, 3 inventories worth of these guys out. Actually, I'm gonna just do it until I run out of caps again. Because, holy, this is actually absurd, by the way. Because I have several nitro solar panels, but I never grabbed a spirited, because once I got to Niotic, I just decided to go for the nitro. I'm already out of photoelectric panes. Okay. Well, that's a little bit of a bummer, but it's all good. Not a big deal. We should be able to get it from here, I think. Yeah, because that's 7, and then that'll leave us with 3, which will leave us with enough for 1, which will leave us with enough for a spirited. Holy. And that is why it takes so long. Anyway, we completed POWAH, which is perfect. Very happy about that. We can also start looking at Mekanism. So that's this entire chapter completed, which is dope. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the quests that we've completed. This chapter I'm going to save for last because I'm going to claim it all at once. We got easy villager stuff. We also looked into the Mo profession stuff with the beehives and such. So from there, we've got that, all the Modium. We got the Hephaestus Forge, which I haven't claimed yet. Got a bunch of blood vials and stuff for that. Petrified orbs or real bottles. All that jazz, nice and simple. ATM star, we got Singularity, got Pollen, we got Insanium gemstones, we got Insanium blocks, we got Creative Essence, Insanium coal block. Did I not get Insanium coal block? Oh, I made it. I just didn't put it in my inventory. That should give us the quest for that. Yep, Insanium coal block, which is perfect. I need to make witherproof bricks, which is going to be these guys. So, I need to make that, but that's not really something that I need to do right now. Cobbled soulstone. Anyway, what we can do now is, that should be a quantum ring, and then player transmitter, nitro, basic tools. We accomplished a wooden sword. I forgot I never made a wooden sword. I'm gonna need to make all these different swords. Probably gonna do that off camera or maybe on camera. We get the storage quest, creating your first storage cell, item storage, portable storage. We also got the 64K up to 256K. I do need to go into the further storage discs because I think the only ones that I'm actually going to keep are going to be the 256 million storage components. Because at that point, then it's actually worth having that, but for now, not really. Anyway, import bus, we accomplished. I can complete more quests in there too. It's just going to take a little bit because I need to set up automation for that. And then we come down here, mystical agriculture. What we do is we got mystical fertilizer. We also got the insanium coal block. We also got creative essence. We also got Brainium seeds, unobtainium seeds, and all the Modium seeds, which should be almost all of mystical agriculture completed. Where am I missing? I'm just missing the stuff down here, and then what quest am I missing though? Am I missing a quest? Did I not claim something? Can't see it. Am I actually blind? I'm probably blind. Can't see. I'm looking from... Oh, it's right here. It's the wand for mystical agriculture. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That makes sense, because I just got it. For pure luck. Niotic crystal seeds. Cool, I already had those. But I appreciate it. Anyway, productive bees. We got a bunch of stuff in here. We got the big book of bees and everything. We got capturing bees. We got searching for nests. We got the first beehive, the advanced beehive, the expansion box. We got the centrifuge. We got the gene indexer, the baby incubator, the catcher. I need to make a bottler. There's another thing. I also need to make jar, which is another thing. Honestly, I might as well do that right now, because why not? So, we'll get ourselves a little oak button, and then we'll get ourselves a bee jar and bottler. Just chuck them back in there real quick. And then I can just claim these guys, because they're accomplished. Anywho. So, now we got the upgrades, the upgrade base. I'm acquiring more draconic stuff. I got the speed upgrades. I got a ton of the speedier upgrades because I stopped auto-crafting diamonds. I got the dirt nest, honey treats, glowstone nest, endstone nest, obsidian nest, nest spawning stuff we know about already, Aldemodium progression we got already. We got the ender bee, the lapis bee, the diamond bee, the ancient bee, the draconic bee, the lapis redstone bee, the glowstone, or the glowing bee. We got the blaz bee. I don't know where I got it, but we got it. Ashy mining bee. We got the chocolate mining bee, yellow carpenter bee, the nomad bee. The lumber bee is pretty dope. Hoarder bee, pretty cool. There's the collector bee, which isn't as good as the hoarder bee apparently, but that's all the bee stuff. And then in Mekanism, we got steel, we got the wind generator, again from a different quest, we got the basic control circuit, the infused alloy, the metallurgical converter. Of course, we got the basic tier installer, we got the basic energy cube. I made some speed upgrades too, because I was tired with how slow things were going. And I'm just gonna chuck all that stuff in here, because there's no reason to keep it. And then in pneumatic craft, we got the pressure thing, the air compressor, and we also got an omnidirectional hopper, which is cool. Then steam age, we got the steel comb. Extreme reactors, we got the graphite for casings. POWAH is completed already. We got the forbidden and arcanus ritual stuff. We got the arcane crystal obelisk stuff apparently. We got some more real bottles for the tier 1 forge. We got some experience. We got the Edelwood bucket, we got the tier 2 forge, which is cool. We got the artisan relic, which took way too long to find, and it was actually really close. Then we got the obsidian skull, the black hole. That's everything from that. Iron spells and spellbooks. We got the inscription table. I grabbed that from a different structure. And then in the Bumble Zone, we got the Welcome to the Bumble Zone thing, which is when you get a smart filter thing, phobia alert. Cool. Yeah, bees. That's fine. Anyway, that's everything other than the POWAH quests. So what I'm going to do is claim all rewards for the POWAH quests. And now we're just going to chuck everything in here as fast as we can. And we're going to take our Oriole bottles. And we're going to bring them up to our Hephaestus Forge, because that's the one limiting resource that I'm having right now, is I have 0 Oriole. I'm also working on some other stuff up here, but that's not really a bother. I take that, chuck that in there, and I can put relics in there as well, which I will be doing. But what I will need to do right now is give a look at the... Wait, did I get more quests for that? Oh, that one... Oh, I get a reward for that as well. Cool. And then from there, completed that. This is not fully completed, by the way. I need to do all of the auxiliary things. It's just that certain things are complete. So it's not like completed. Along with this is completed, but it's not showing a check mark. So it's a little bit interesting. Anyway, we need to now to Mekanism. So, Mekanism, I need to make the heat generator. I also need to make the osmium compressor. I also need to make the energized smelter. And I'm gonna get, so which cables am I using? I'm using cables. Cable. Grab the nitro cables out so that I can have a little bit of a space to work with over here, just because I'd rather have a little bit of space to work with, you know, just casually poking out the side. Anyway, there we go. Perfect. Give me one moment to take care of something real quick. Sorry about that. I had to take care of something real quick. Okay, let's get started. I gotta get rid of the jar. It's gonna just haunt me if I leave it there. It's heat generator. We gotta get some advanced control circuits for the osmium compressor, and then we can get ourselves a little energized smelter as well. And I do believe there are tiers for all these stuff, so we need the enrichment chamber, and what from there? We can get refined obsidian, which I already should have. Refined glowstone. So should be able to make these guys already, because I found some. So, we've got refined obsidian and refined glowstone. Cool. Shoot, I needed the enrichment chamber still, because I still need to make it. Let's do this. Let's build the enrichment chamber. I need a steel casing. Cool. Enrichment chamber. Dope. You'll love to see it. So we got that. Enriched items. I can enrich diamond in here. The enrichment chamber. So I guess these are all things that I'll need to use eventually. So we get that. And then diamond. Chuck one in there for enriching. And then I need a pressurized reaction chamber, which is an entirely new thing. I can also make reinforced alloy with diamond and infuse. So I need reinforced alloy. And then from there I can make atomic alloy with refined obsidian dust. Or atomic alloy. So, reinforced alloy needs infused alloy. There we go. Perfect. So we've got an enrichment chamber, pressurized reaction chamber, and basic chemical tanks. They're going to cost us a little bit more osmium. Good thing I've got osmium from all the ores, which is perfect. So now we can go there, we can take care of that, we can go like that, we get ourselves an extra little chamber. Tuck that in there, and then all I need is a dynamic tank, which I can take care of just like that. Then we craft up a pressurized reaction chamber, just like that, nice and simple. Infused alloy is redstone on copper. We'll just craft up a stack. That way we can go 16, 16, 32. So then I need diamonds and redstone. Redstone. Diamond. So 64 of that. Then I need 48 of you. And then of that I need refined obsidian. So refined obsidian, I need 32 of you. Perfect. So that's the metallurgic infuser. That's redstone. Dump that. Chuck that redstone in there instead. Crusher. I need to crush the diamonds. I need to use the copper. To go like that. Perfect. That'll take care of itself. We also have the pressurized reaction chamber, which will go right here. So this will crush into diamond dust. And then once this is taken care of. 3, 3, 2. Okay, so that's going good. That's going perfect. Then once that's taken care of, all this, these are all nitro solar panels, by the way. That costs so much time. I don't know if you guys know the full extent of how long I've put into this series, but we're on day 276. And yeah, anyway, 40 you guys, put the rest of the 8 in there, and then we can chuck the crusher in there to crush some refined obsidian. And the enrichment chamber should be done with the diamond. There we go, enriched diamond. And then we have that. And then we're gonna get reinforced alloy. I need more diamond, apparently. Because, wait, how much is it for these? So, for the reinforced alloy, it's 20. So it's 2 for 1. So instead of needing 48, I need a stack and a half. What about for the atomic? It's 4. So 4 times. So for that, I'm gonna need quite a bit of refined. I'm gonna need not just a stack if it's for a half, but I'm gonna need 2 stacks. There we go. That's gonna be a lot though. And I guess I might as well make another crusher for that. Crusher. Basic crushing factory. I need a crusher for that, which means that. And then that, I need 2 buckets of lava. Not a big deal. So we get a crusher. I already have basic crushing factory. Advanced crushing factory. I can make 2 of you guys, then make a advanced crushing factory. There we go. Then from there, that's gonna go in here. Then I'm also gonna need the speed upgrades. I crafted a whole ton of them. So upgrades. Some of you guys. I'm just gonna install a full set of upgrades into all these guys, other than the heat generator, I guess, because it won't take them, but... Wait, I need more? Is it not... Wait, what's the... Okay. So, 20... Okay, what is a crushed diamond's value? So if you use it... Okay. We'll just grab some more diamonds. I don't really care at this point. It doesn't really matter a whole ton to me. I just want to make sure that everything is where it needs to be. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. But does that mean I need 8 of the refined obsidian dust for each one? Shoot. Wait, no, I had exactly enough because I had 16 more infused alloy left. That's annoying. Okay, well, that's fine. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It doesn't matter. And we'll dump that, then we get that, and then go and take those, and then chuck that in there, and it goes, and... Holy, these are expensive. These atomic alloy are expensive. I think we're only going to be able to craft half a stack of them from that whole thing. Hey, that's what it's looking like. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Perfect. Okay, so we got our atomic alloy. We got that stuff taken care of, which is perfect. From there, need advanced control circuits. Then the elite control circuits. Then the ultimate control circuits. So, advanced, elite, ultimate. Perfect. Okay, and from there we need the electrolyte separator. Electrolyte separator. Gold dust, osmium dust, iron dust. Okay, cool. So that guy, and then I'm also gonna need a purification chamber. Also gonna need a sink because it's an infinite water source. The gas burning generator. Crusher we already have, which is dope. I can also just do that. biofuel is going to be crushed flowers or moss blocks, and then we need to substrate with the pressurized reaction chamber with hydrogen and water. And HDPE pellets are in pressurized reaction chamber with ethylene and oxygen. Okay, this is going to be a whole thing that I'm going to need to set up, but for now I think I'm just going to go through all of the different cable stuff. So, got the universal cable, the mechanical pipes, sorry, pressurized tubes, logistical transporter, and then thermodynamic conductor. Then we also need a basic chemical tank, and the derivatives of such. I also need a biogenerator, but that's after biofuel, which is a whole nother thing, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, let's make ourselves... For this guy, I need gold dust. Fine. I also am going to need iron dust. Cool. And then we can craft that up, and then we can get ourselves that real quick. Then we need 2 of you. Perfect. To get ourselves another enrichment chamber into a purification chamber. Enrichment to purification. Then we need a multi-block sink for the multi-block kitchen, which is a source water block thing. And then I need more refined obsidian. Not really an issue. For the gas burning generator, I need an electrolyte core. I also need 2 biogenerators, which means biofuel, which is those guys in crushers. So what we'll do is moss. How much moss costs us? Okay, moss is not something that we will craft. What's our highest up? Oh, we can just leaves in the crusher, I think. Nope. Okay. What are the applicable biofuel? So, we've got the flowers, saplings. Wait, that's normal leaves. So can I just use, you know, like, jungle leaves? Is that gonna work? Because I swear if this works, I'm gonna cry. It does, of course. Wow. That's crazy. Let's get some sleep so that we can generate some more power for this stuff, because as of right now, we're running low on power. Generate everything. I guess I need more energy upgrades. Let's look up what that costs. Energy upgrade. Perfect. Okay. Well, we got a ton of biofuel now, which we can use to make ourselves the little good old-fashioned biogenerators. So we'll craft up 2 of them. Then I need another electrolyte core, which means I need iron dust, which is fine. So then we'll craft up another electrolyte core, craft up ourselves a gas-burning generator. From there, I can chuck those guys in here because I don't really care about them that much. And then I can finish off by grabbing the rest of the biofuel, yes. Yeah, auto sort is going to be the most efficient way. And I need lots of the energy upgrades in order for things to properly work. So, what are the upgrades gonna cost us overall? If I can craft up like a stack of them, it's dope. Structural glass, that's fine. Craft up a couple stacks of structural glass. And I need some gold dust, it's not an HU. Craft up some energy upgrades. Max installed is 8, so I need more. Just crush up some gold. What is the other way to get... How much can I crush up? Just normal gold, I guess? Okay, cool. Well, that's plenty. Then we can craft up 16. And I need more used alloy, which is just red. Wait, I can go with the, I'm gonna need redstone, and then I'm gonna need copper. And I'm just gonna do a stack, and then I'm gonna turn it into an infusing factory. Because that's gonna be the most efficient way, I think, for this to go. Yeah. What do I need for an infusing factory? Oh, it's actually, like, nothing. Okay, well, then I might as well just break that. Take that. I already... Oh, I didn't even get the metallurgic infuser yet. Basic infusing factory, and then we go 2 of you guys, and then we get ourselves the advanced infusing factory. Then we go and craft up 2 more of you guys, and then we go into here and we craft up 2 elite control circuits, and then we get some more gold. Not an issue. Then we get an elite infusing factory, and that's just gonna go right here because we're gonna need so much more redstone. I'm gonna grab a stack of blocks, then copper. We're gonna need 7, 8 stacks of you. Perfect. And that should be able to fill that up just nicely. To energy, speed, and then it's pretty quiet already, so I'm not gonna muffle it, but yep. Effect 16x, effect 16x, perfect. Exactly how it needs to be. That's gonna go in there. Auto sort's gonna be on so that it goes as fast as it possibly can. And then I'm gonna grab some more redstone because we're gonna need a lot of this stuff. And then do without that infused alloy is take it and we grab our advanced crushing factory and we're gonna upgrade it to next tier up. So turn it into an elite crushing factory. I need more advanced control circuits. I'm gonna need guys. Craft up 4 of you guys, and then craft up elite crushing factory, and then I'm gonna craft up some ultimate control circuits because we're gonna craft up an ultimate crushing factory. And from there, we're gonna smack you down, and we're going to energy upgrade you as max as they can be. Perfect. And then that is going to be crushing some 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Perfect. So now this should be able to auto sort should be off so that I can. Oh, it doesn't want to crush all the different stuff at the same time. It will because I need to that stuff. There we go. There we go. And now auto sort can be on. And then I should be able to grab all you guys. And I'm going to need a lot more. But this should be good because then we get a bunch of infused alloy. And then we're going to get more copper. Because we're going to need to craft up a ton of copper stuff with the infused alloy. Because these things are incredibly efficient. And so they're probably the best way for us to actually be doing this, to be honest, is with the infusing factories and such. It's like, it's genuinely going to be the best way for us to do this. So I think I'm going to be utilizing these machines a lot more in the future for finishing up stuff as fast as possible. Anyway, we got all the dust stuff now, which means I'm going to need more refined obsidian. Refined obsidian. Oh, that's not a... Perfect. Because I need double the refined obsidian that I do the diamond. And I'm just going to craft everything straight to the ultimate tier, the atomic tier. Is there a higher tier than this? Is the real question. Doesn't look like it. That's a bummer, but it's not a terrible thing. Anyway, let's do this. Let's fill up again and grab all you guys. Then once this goes through a little bit, then we can just chuck that in there. And I'm gonna need redstone. Stone. Grab. That should be enough, right? Should be enough to get this through this full thing, I think. Although it might not be, because it is going fast. It goes rapidly, to be honest. So I think I'm gonna redstone. I'm gonna grab 4 stacks. Yeah, it's going way faster than it can handle it. Which is hilarious to me. Okay, there we go. Grab those guys out, and then should be able to pump all that stuff. Perfect, and then that's gonna be all of that. So now we need all the diamond dust, and we're gonna need all these guys, and that's gonna go in there, and then that's gonna go just like this. Perfect. It goes super slow, honestly, because we're running out of diamond dust. Because it can't go as fast as it should. But anywho, that's 2 stacks. Let's get ourselves more diamonds. So we can just crush up a ton of diamonds, and then from there we go. I mean, or I just enrich them, which might be a shout. I think I'm gonna start with the better enrichment chamber after this for the next machine. Enrich. Well, anyway, this episode's gone on pretty long, so I think I'm gonna end it here, and then we'll work on this stuff in between episodes and maximize our efficiency and get to a certain good point. And I'm also gonna work on some more bee stuff and other stuff in between. So I hope you enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in next one. Bye bye.